starting, but you sure got that clue. How about this we go? Don't you know? No more. And as you look to the horizon, not the cloud, but the stormy weather's got to go. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you. It's not quite what you forgot. You never see it coming. Why just a little second ago, clear blue skies, but no light things that you was freezing. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your mind drifting to dissolve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for lies. You're done. Your love surprise, I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're smiling, but that let you didn't catch in time. one more step and you're dead. Why just to be the second go with the sky, but now lightning's like your last resort. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your last dream seems to desert. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for right. You're done there, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming, but you, my game's always the best of mine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time. Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for right. You're done there, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming, but you, my game's always so best, so fine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time. Try to run me through, hold on, think again. Don't you know what you're stepping? But you sure we got the clue how that this we go. Don't you know, no more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy winds go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for right. You're done there, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game planned out. Do a deed, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. So step into my way, stand out. It's a trap, one more step and you're dead. Why just to be the second go with the sky, but now lightning's like your last resort. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your last dream seems to desert. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for right. You're done there, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming, but you, my game's always the best of mine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time. Better think about your game. Let's move the
Hey, what is up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another California Smash. Let's go, Shamsa. Thank you so much for the big 3-0 to start off the show. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Shamsa, for the $30. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Shamsa, otherwise known as EV445 in the chat. I'm gonna start putting your actual name in the chat so people just so there's no confusion. Evie, thank you for the $30, EV445. I appreciate that, Shamsa. I do appreciate that. And we're gonna go ahead and get your name up here on the board. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $30. Starting off the day right. Oh man, we got a big day today, guys. We got a big day today. We got a lot of topics to discuss. We've got plans for this weekend. Today we got Splatoon 2 in about maybe like an hour or so, hour and a half or so. Hour and a half, about an hour and a half. We got Splatoon 2 as well. So if you want to play, make sure you become an Elite Ninja. We'll go ahead and get you in. We've got talk about Xbox Live today, gaming remakes, talk about what I've been playing, tackling my backlog. We're going to talk about what you guys have been playing as well. I'm going to talk about Skies of Arcadia Legends. It's the anniversary of the game, the GameCube version. The original version is called Skies of Arcadia. The GameCube version is called Skies of Arcadia Legends. It's a great game. I'll give you guys some history with the game a little bit too. Man, it's a big day, man. I'm excited to talk about gaming like always. So thank you so much for the 30, Shamsa. I do appreciate that. Make sure you guys give some love in the chat. I don't see any emotes for... okay, I see him over there. There's Shamsa. All right, what else are we gonna talk about? I think that's that. Yo, let's go! Hey, let's go! Jojo boys in the house, yo. J2 Blue with the 22, the beast, and says TGIJF. Thank God it's JoJo Fridays, baby. Let's go. It says, thank God it's JoJo Fridays. Hey, shout outs, man. Thank you so much for the JoJo 22. I appreciate that. Let's get some JoJo boys going here. Heck yeah, man. I like the sound of that. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much for the 22, Mr. J2 Blue, the beast, roundtable member, one of the all-time greatest Elite Ninja here in the village, man. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Shout outs to Shamsa and J2 supporting the stream. But yeah, man, a lot of stuff today. Man. I'm excited. Let's go and get into some ninja news. Brand new video on the channel this morning talking about the scalping situation, the new big threat to the industry when it comes to the scalping situation and game sales. And I also talk about the big milestone the Nintendo Switch accomplished once again in Japan. So make sure you guys check out that video if you haven't already done so. It's already up on the channel. I think we're back to our normal. We kind of had a little bit of a slump with views, but we're kind of getting back to where we need to be. Not where we want to be, but where we potentially can get up to. I think we got over 3K views, nearly 400 likes on the video, 50 comments plus. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, almost 4K views. So good stuff. So you guys continue watching the videos, and that'd be great. Elite Ninja stuff, trying to get to 320, but I'm going to start changing it to where, not where it shows the whole thing. I think I'm just going to change it to where, like, we have like 2 or 3 for the day. But I have to figure out how to do it to where it automatically updates. So whatever. But anyway, we're trying to get to 320. So if you want to become an Elite Ninja, play Splatoon against me. Tomorrow is, dang it, I don't have my games over here anymore. All my Switch games are over here. I just have my PS4 and Xbox One here. Tomorrow is Resident Evil Revelations. So if you don't have, or if you have Resident Evil Revelations on the Switch and you want to play with me in the really cool online multiplayer mode, make sure you pick up Resident Evil Revelations. We'll be playing tomorrow. If you're an Elite Ninja and you want to play the game, Resident Evil Revelations 1. I'll be playing the online mode for the first time with you guys. It'll be a first. I've never played any type of Resident Evil game with you guys, but tomorrow for Clue for Prez, he sponsored this, so we're gonna be playing Resident Evil Revelations multiplayer. If nobody wants to play with me, or if nobody has the game, then I'll just play the single player experience. So should be a lot of fun. All right, so that's that. So let's go and let's get into shout outs. If you're here in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all my lovely people here. I only played RE5 online and got bullied. RE5 online's horrible. The people there were horrible. It was racist. It was horrible. It was a horrible experience. I see what you're saying though, man. Yeah, people were crazy on there. That's one of the main reasons why Resident Evil 5 is one of the main reasons why I made PlayerEssence, because of the bullying and the racism and the nonsense with Resident Evil 5 was one of the, I said, man, wouldn't it be cool if there was a way that you could make your own community without bullying, racism, and nonsense and stupidity? Resident Evil 5 was the game that pushed me to do that. So you can thank Resident Evil 5's, the stupid people that played that game online, for creating PlayerEssence. That was one of the key factors that made me wanted to make PlayerEssence. Dank Meme Center X with the Twitch Prime, 18 months, and says, hey, 18 months, baby. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Can you play Tower of Darkness from Pokemon Sword and Shield? Also Xbox screw up for Tony. Or sorry, for Troy, not Tony. All right, I got you. Tower of Darkness. Or said Xbox play screw up. It's like the Xbox, like Xbox do this, you know, like the Cortana. That's funny. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get this going here. Tower of Darkness, Pokemon Sword. Let's go. All right. Let's see here. Farouk, what's good, man? What's good? Nana Manu, Xbox Live price up. Yep, we're gonna get into that in just a bit, guys. Joseph K, what's good, man? Welcome. Dior Wilson, Garrett, Chris Gamer ST, what's good? Best Waifu, Chubacabra's here. What's up, Chubas? Monado Mario, what's good? Evie445, otherwise known as Shamsa's here as well. Jen Joint, what's up, Jen? Good to see you here, bro. Shout out to the Pure Eyes. Derek5189, what's up, man? What's up, Derek? The favorite dude, what's up, dude? Welcome. We'll talk about gaming remakes in just a bit. Michael Regan, what's good, man? Welcome. Party Man, what's good? Alonzo Vines, everything's good, dude. Alonzo Vines, everything's good. Happy birthday to Mama Vines. Nightshade, what's good? Junior 2K, what's good? But yeah, I'm actually going to a party after the stream today. We're having a little celebration at my mom's house, so it should be fun. Having a little party, having a little celebration party tomorrow or later today, so should be fun. D'Amico Velaz, what's good, man? Silly Alberto, please stay safe. I will. I'm just going to my mom's house. That's all I'm doing. I always go to my mom's house every Friday. And guys, it's not a big party with a bunch of people. It's me, my mom, my sister, and my nephew. It's the same thing that I always do. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's not like a big party with a bunch of people coming over. Like, no, hell no, we're not doing that. Even though my sister and my mom, they both have vaccinations because of their jobs, but I haven't got one yet because I'm super low risk because I work from home. So I'm just waiting until it's available at CVS, and I don't want to crowd anybody in line or anything. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that we're having a little celebration, so it should be fun. Having a little birthday, we're having a little cake. Oh, no, we're gonna have pizza. We're gonna have pizza and we're gonna have ice cream. So yeah, a party without Party Man? Later, Party Man. One of these days, we'll definitely have it. Hey, what's up, Velvet? Welcome back. Good to see you here. Are you forced to get the vaccine? Who would force me to get the vaccine? I work for myself. I have my own business here, so nobody would force me to get anything. My mom and my sister, yeah, their jobs encourage them to get it. Like, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You better get it, because they work in healthcare. So it's all good, Velvet. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. But I mean, I spend 99% of my life inside this house that I have. I barely go outside, so I'm super low risk, and I'm extremely healthy, and I'm not young, but I'm not at risk. My age, I mean, I'm 46, but my age doesn't put me at like super risk. So, what's up, Blue EX? What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. What is good? Shout outs, guys. James Scott, what's up, man? Positive Waves, what's good? Oh, I thought it was a big party. You guys know good and well that I'm not dumb enough to hold a big party or even go to a big party. Do you guys think I have no freaking sense? You know? Do you guys, and not only that, I'd be a freaking hypocrite. I've been telling you guys to stay away from big parties, don't go to these certain, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to a big party. You guys know I wouldn't do that. You guys know I wouldn't. You guys know I'm not stupid. Let's see here. For anybody knows why I'm celebrating, we celebrate. Me, we celebrate in this. It's definitely a time for celebration. Let's see here, bro. You don't look like you're 46 at all. You look like you're late 20s. I look like I'm in my late 20s. How do I look like I'm in my late 20s? How do I not look 46? What would make me look like I'm 46? Or like, what would make me look like I'm in my late 20s compared to 46? I don't get it. I think I look my age. But thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. Angel Page, what's good, man? Welcome. No worries. Take a pause and reflect. Hello. Don't be okay. You're talking to Velvet. What's good? Roggy Froggy, what's up, man? Welcome. Bead Queen, what's good? JC, what's up, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Nightshade, what's good, dude? What's up, guys? Angel Page, what's up, man? Welcome. Shout outs to everybody who's here. Appreciate the 160 plus people watching today, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Also, Ganim's here too. What's up, Ganim? Demi Crow is here too. What's good, Demi Crow? All right, guys, one more thing. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter too. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you're not following me. I have a live post, so I'm gonna put a link to that live post into the chat. If you guys can like and retweet it if you're on Twitter, that'd be fantastic, guys. All right, if you can do it. If you can't, that's okay. Shadow King says OJ takes yearly swims in the Fountain of Youth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fountain of Youth. It's there. It's there, and it happens. It's there, and it happens. I had to do it, and I had to do it. You know. Let's see here. I don't know. You have such good energy for your age, and your face looks younger overall. Good energy from. So are you trying to tell me that 46-year-olds can't be excited and energized? Is that what you're telling me? No, I'm joking. No, thank you so much, Peter. I'm just messing with you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see here. Ryan Cardo, what's up, man? Been a while since I see you in here, dude. Welcome. Dark Synchron, what's good, man? Let's see. He says going to big parties will get you at risk of getting roughed up by purple and gold frat boys. I think he's referencing my story. For those who don't know, when I was in college, there's like these black fraternities that I always get into little skirmishes with. Like, it was like an anime arc, dude. It was like I was like the side character that would annoy the hell out of them. Like they would try to beat me up, and I would just slip out at the very last second. I would escape. You know, but like they would always mess with me. Or it was like Karate Kid or something. Like, I'm not really sure what to really make of my college years against these fraternity guys, but maybe I'll tell the story one of these. Maybe I'll retell the story one of these days of me and these fraternity bums. Let's see here. Blizzard acquired Tony Hawk Skater Studio. What the F? Well, they already have them from what I understand, right? But all they did was they're fully invested into making Blizzard IP now, right? Let's see here. Psychopie, what's good, man? Alfred S, what's good? Yeah, you know what? I've got Nintendo and also IO Interactive or Square Enix or whoever owns the Hitman franchise. They both sent me review stream codes or whatever for it, so maybe I'll get to it this weekend. Yeah, maybe I'll get to it. Everyone's talking about how good the game is, but I kind of want to just play like a regular version of it if I'm going to, but I'll check it out. I got codes for it, so I'll check it out. Everyone's saying it's pretty good. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Angel. Yeah, I own a 64 Blue X. I own every single major or main Nintendo home console I've got. Let's see it. Let's see. Yo-Yo says it's a business restructure. Kids don't know how corporations work. Kids don't know how corporations work. So it's good that we have these conversations so guys who do know can inform us. You know, and we can talk about it. Psychopie with the $3. What's up, Psychopie? And he says, gonna have a little party of my own. Gonna go sledding, drinking, and eating pizza at the same time, responsibly, of course. You're not even old enough to drink, Psychopie. You just turned like 16, right? What are you doing? What's the legal drinking age in Canada? Hey, but thank you for the $3. I appreciate that, Psychopie. Enjoy yourself and of course be safe out there. $18, LOL 16. Yeah, I think he just turned 16, right? I think he just turned 16. Hey, Henrique, what's good? Bryce B, what's good? Shout outs to everybody here, man. I appreciate you guys. I really do. You know what? I noticed something. Wait, never mind. No, everything's okay. Notorious DMG says, glad I get to watch the best stream on YouTube. Hey, look at this 46-year-old dance with this energy, Peter. Hey, man, you're only as old as your mind tells you that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you stopped I stopped worrying about my age a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stopped. Like, my birthdays, one of the things why I stopped worrying about my age was my birthdays. I do celebrate my birthdays here on stream. Like, I'll have like a birthday stream, but I don't even care what age I am, to be honest. Like, I don't even care. Like, I won't even care. It's like, I'll be on my deathbed like, well, let's just try to get one more game of Resident Evil 79 or whatever. Super Mario 1000. Yo, Shinru! Joe, let's go, Super JoJo boys! Let's go. Shinru with the $20. And he says, Lord OJ, back from the fitness boxing session. All right, let's go, fitness boxing. Hit him with the 1-2, Shinru. I shared yesterday's video with some friends, and some agree that Naruto could use a Dragon Ball Z Fighters treatment or perhaps an action RPG in the Tales of format. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. I'd love some type of, you know, action RPG or, you know, Dragon Ball Fighters style of Naruto game. Thank you for sharing the video too. That video didn't do too well on views, but it needed to be made. It needed to be made. I needed to get that off my chest, you know. But absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate that, Shinru. Thank you for sharing the video as well. Shout outs to my man Ambu Black Ops, my man Shinru. Rolling through. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Yo, Mega Sasori 101 with the $1.99 says, can you play NSR DJ subatomic supernova? Yeah, let me see what that is, and then I can maybe play it for you, okay? Let me see what music that's from there, because there might be No Straight Roads, Boss Battle Record. I'm not exactly sure what this game is, but let's just hope that there's not a copyright claim on it. I don't think it is. It doesn't seem like it would be. Let's see here. OJ gonna send the PE Ambu to my house for uncovering the conspiracy. Bruh, the conspiracy is there. The conspiracy is there. It is there. Thank you for the support, though. Also, shout outs to Chuba just did a Twitch Prime right now. He says, "Hey, 16 months Prime. Can you play Groose's theme from the Xbox Live section?" I think it's a good opportunity. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, Microsoft raised the price of Xbox Live, essentially saying you either go Game Pass Ultimate or nothing. You either buy Game Pass Ultimate or nothing, because the price of Xbox Live at this point now, guys, Xbox Live, the price hike is very, very interesting. So here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal with Xbox Live. So, Xbox Live says this, gold members, the new pricing structure is that 1 month of Xbox Live going forward is going to be $10.99. 3 months of Xbox Live is going to be $29.99. And 6 months of Xbox Live is going to be $59.99. Now, what it used to be was 12 months for $59.99. So, if you're an Xbox dude and you don't care about Game Pass Ultimate, let's just say you bought an Xbox so you can play Warzone, a free game that you already have to pay for Xbox Live for, they're saying, well, you know what? You're going to do a bit more here. So they essentially, you know, they double the price almost, pretty much, you know, if you want for the full year, which obviously caused a little bit of a ripple effect. But guys, let me tell you something right now. You're going to see a lot of fake rage videos from content creators right now, which are looking out for other people, which is okay, which is fine. I'm going to watch them too. I watch all the fake rage and rage videos, regardless of whether people like me or not. I still watch their videos and I'll comment on them. But a lot of people already have Game Pass Ultimate. Now, if you have Game Pass Ultimate, I think Game Pass Ultimate is like $120 and you get Xbox Live with it. How much is Game Pass Ultimate? You get Xbox Live, you get the games with gold stuff, you get everything. So yeah. It is what it is there. So that's why I said Microsoft is essentially forcing you, not forcing you because you don't have to do anything, but they're very much pushing you in the realm of you need to buy Game Pass Ultimate. Like, that's obviously the better deal, is Game Pass Ultimate. Or play the games on PC. Or get a PC and play the games for free, because pretty much or play the games online for free, because pretty much all of the games on Xbox are also on PC. So it might be worth investing into investing into a PC and just doing that if you're an Xbox gamer, because at this point you can't even play. I mean, you've never been able to play free-to-play games online for free, even though it's a free-to-play game. But Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo allow you to play Fortnite without buying the service. Like, you don't need NSO to play any of the free-to-play games. Same thing goes for like Sony. You don't need PSN to play Fortnite and all that, that's how it should be, because the game's supposed to be free to play. You know, Microsoft did this before too. It was even worse. They used to do it to, like, if you wanted to watch Netflix, you needed to be able to, like, Xbox Live Gold or whatever in order just to use the Netflix app, which is stupid, because Netflix, it's another service that you pay for. You shouldn't have to pay for the service just to pay for the service. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should just be something that you can download, then you pay for the service, you know? But they did get rid of that, but they've held on to this whole thing, and that's where it hurts people the most. The people that play Fortnite on Xbox and don't care about Game Pass, the people that play, people that just play like one online game that they have with their friends or whatever, or their free-to-play games that they have with their friends, and they just pay for Xbox Live, that's where it hurts them. But if you want to continue with Xbox, you pretty much have to go with Xbox Live Ultimate now. They're trying to force your hand into getting Game Pass Ultimate, which business-wise, obviously they need to do, because Microsoft has completely devalued their games. Like, there's no value in buying $60 Xbox games anymore. Like, at first party, there's almost no value, because they've said Game Pass, you get all Microsoft's games, you get everything, all the big games, you get them on Game Pass. As long as you pay us $120 a month, you get all these games that you probably won't have time to play, but you get all of them. They're all going to be there. So they've completely devalued individually priced games. They've completely devalued physical games. They've completely devalued a lot of their stuff, and now it's either Game Pass or nothing at this point. You have to buy Game Pass. Like, that is their whole business flow, is Game Pass. They're writing everything on it, and this move is essentially another way, because they're saying, yeah, we've got 10 million people or whatever that pay for Game Pass, but we need like 30, 40 million people to pay for Game Pass. They see Netflix got like 200 million active subscribers, right? And they're like, we need 200 million active subscribers. That's why they want Game Pass Ultimate on everything. They want Game Pass everywhere, because they want install base. They want users. So they're banking everything on that, which I don't blame them for that. Like, this move from a corporate business sense, I'm looking at it just from, like I said, I'm looking at it from a business sense, not my own personal thought, okay? From a corporate sense, they have to do this. When you devalue your games, you devalue all your first-party games, you devalue everything, you've got to do something to increase, because 10 million people or 12 million people subscribing to Game Pass Ultimate is not enough. You need a lot more. You need more than that. You need a lot more than that. So this is a way to get all these people, because they see that there's like 40 or 50 million people that do Xbox Live Gold, right? They're like, well, we need those 40 to 50 million people to stop paying for 3 months here and there and 1 month here and there and $60 for a year. We need those people to stop doing that and hop over to Game Pass Ultimate. That's what they're trying to do. I mean, it's a forcing of those people's hands, you know? So it is what it is there. It is what it is there. I'm not going to sit up here and get fake raged on you guys. I don't pay for Game Pass. I don't pay for Xbox Live. And I've stopped paying. I haven't paid for Xbox Live in terms of like a regular member for like over a decade. I think the last time that I did it was like Gears of War or something like that on like the Xbox 360. I like, otherwise it's just been like, like 1 month here or sporadic, just based on like a game or something, or if there's, I don't know, but I've never been like a normal buyer of Xbox Live. So I don't care for myself. But for other people, I guess that's rough, but this is the deal, like the deal with the devil, right? This is you thought that you were just going to be able to just get all of Microsoft's first party games and there wasn't going to be any business decisions that were really going to affect, like, if people actually thought this was just going to be something that Microsoft can just go with and just roll with, y'all were in for it. Because that's why I never sat there and praised like certain things. Like, I'm never going to do that. Because there's always another side to it. There's always but. Because you know why I know there's always a but? I've worked with corporations like Microsoft. I've worked with Fortune 500 companies. I've worked with guys that make $1 million+ a year and CEOs. I know how they operate. I've been in boardroom meetings. I know all this stuff. I used to work for a car rental place, and man, the stuff that I would hear in there when I was working, I'm like, bro, these guys, I'm out of these guys' league. You know what I'm saying? Or like, these guys are out of my league. Like it's business, you know? And these are the type of business decisions that people are gonna make, that they're gonna make. Portland Robinson with the $20 and says, what's going on, OJ? Or what's going OJ? I was freaking out about Microsoft's situation earlier, but I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I'm straight. Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month, and you get Game Pass, Gold, and Game Pass for PC. It's a great deal. You know what I noticed about people who buy Game Pass Ultimate? Even though they already know that I already know what Game Pass Ultimate is, they feel like they have to explain to every single reason why. Like, you guys ever notice about people that have Game Pass? Shout outs to Corlin for the 20, but I just noticed this. Somebody else did this to me too. I cover video games for a living. I know what Game Pass Ultimate does. I'm very well aware. But anytime this gets brought up, somebody always has to explain to me every single thing. Yo, Dawson with the 20! Let's go! Shout outs to Cortland with the 20. I appreciate that. Enjoy your Game Pass Ultimate, sir. Yes, it's a great deal. Enjoy paying for Game Pass Ultimate for the rest of your life, I guess, right? No, I'm just messing with you, Cortland. Thank you for the 20, bro. I appreciate that. Dawson with 20 as well, and Shinru with the 5. So let's go ahead and read off what Dawson has to say. Shout out to my man, Cortland Robinson, man. Been around for a while. Thank you so much for the support, bro. I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate your job, too, man. You're one of the people that power America. So thank you so much for your service as well, bro. Dawson 31 with the 20 and says, yo, my dude, I'm really happy to hear about the situation with your wife and family. Hope this pandemic situation gets controlled so we can have the opportunity to visit you too. In the meantime, enjoy the win. Yes, V for victory, bro. It's the old school USC fight song. V for victory, baby. Let's go. Yeah, man, I'm actually really excited. That's why we're having a little bit of a get together and a party where we're celebrating. We're gonna pop the champagne. You know what I'm saying? For the past few years and some things have been a little bit weird. Maybe a little bit on the racist side, a little bit less racist now. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the support, though. I appreciate that, Toss. The air just smells a little bit less racist outside. I don't know, man. I mean, it just feels that way to me. Thank you for the 20, though, man. I appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Tether? Shinru with the $5 and says, breaking news, Hokage. Vicarious Visions, the guys behind Crash Insane trilogy and Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remaster have been moved to Blizzard. No, I tagged you in the tweet from Spawnwave. Yeah, I'm already aware of that. So yeah, I saw the news. But basically, they're already owned by them, right? Because it's Activision Blizzard. So they've just basically been reassigned to Blizzard to kind of make those. I mean, does that mean... That probably means that they're going to be doing more Blizzard stuff. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to get Crash Bandicoot and other stuff like that. Because Toys for Bob does Crash Bandicoot, and I'm pretty sure somebody else can do Tony Hawk. So it's not as big of a deal as people are trying to make it right now at this point. But it is what it is. So it is what it is. Sony's not merging with Take-Two. Thank you for the $5, though. I appreciate it. And Dawson, thank you for the 20. I appreciate it, too. Yo, Juice Man Vaughn with the $10. Joe. And he says, about to take my 120 and get 6 years of NSO. Just kidding. I don't own an Xbox. LOL. Yeah, man. I mean, NSO, it's definitely the budget. You know, it's definitely the great value. You know what I'm saying? But great value cereal tastes good every now and then, bro. I mean, there's nothing wrong with... Maybe it's not the brand name Lucky Charms or, all that. But great, I buy great value food sometimes, and it's all right. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it's cheaper. Let me play Groose's thing for Chuba. NSO's hard garbage, my guy. Xbox Live is too expensive, and PS Plus is literally the best. NSO's not that bad. It's not that bad. It has a bigger range. They're adding Super Nintendo games to it. People just like to sit there and say that it's horrible, but it's actually not that bad. It serves its purpose. It can use some more features, but it's not that bad for the price. It's not hot garbage. When it comes to Xbox Live, too expensive. Game Pass Ultimate is pretty good, and you get it with it. So PS Plus is literally the best. PS Plus is all right. I mean, they all offer certain things. But personally, for me, I mean, I'll take the cheapest one, or I'll take PC for free. So those are the two that I roll with. Whenever I want to play a game online, I'll roll with PC. If I'm gonna play something, if I really want to play something, I'll just roll with PC, or I'll roll with Switch, because you can get Switch and PC for a year playing online with your friends. You can get that for $20 a year. Switch and PC. I call it the OJ Ultimate. It's called OJ Ultimate Online Pass. You can play all PC games and all Switch games online for $20 a year. It's the best value out there. You know what I'm saying? And it comes with Steam sales. Okay? It comes with fantastic Steam sales. And that's it. It's called the OJ Ultimate Pass. Why? I don't need PSN. I don't need Xbox Live. Just give me the PC and Switch OJ Ultimate Pass. I'll take that. I'll take it. I don't think any of the services are bad, like really bad. Honestly, I don't think any of them are. I think there's stuff that they can all do better. And there's features that they can add, like NSO, but I don't think NSO's like horrible. It's like the worst service in the world. I don't think so. Because you get 100 something classic games for $20. That's pretty good. Plus your online play, you know what I'm saying? Plus some other little things here and there that they offer. So to me, that's not too bad. I'll take that over Virtual Console, but that's just me. Because I got Super Metroid, I got all those games that I already bought. I'm gonna pay for online. I get those as well. So that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But I know that people hate NSO. They say it's the worst thing ever. Personally, to me, I say, like, heck, man, they're adding games. They're already over. They got all the Donkey Kong Country games on there now. They got Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. So they got a lot of cool classic games on there. And those are the type of games that I used to buy for like $8 a pop on Virtual Console. The thing that everybody loves. You would spend well more than $20 a year on Virtual Console on the Wii U and on Wii. Like, you would spend hundreds of dollars a year, sometimes on Virtual Console, for the same games that you're buying over and over. So personally, to me, I think it started out rough, but they're definitely getting better, and they're adding to it. So, and we'll see if they add N64, if they add GameCube games or something else, that's even going to be better. And they're starting to do like free trials too on games like Crash. I think they did like Disgaea and stuff like that. They still have room to grow though. They still have room to get better. I just don't think it's as bad as people try to make out NSO to be. That's all. For $20 a year, I don't think it's as bad. But that's just me. I know some people obviously disagree with that. Decepticon with the host. Thank you. I appreciate that. It says NSO should have taken the Virtual Console library and had all those games from the jump. Focus on adding multiplayer to these games, and having a monthly release was a mistake. I disagree completely. You can, first of all, you have to put all those games on there. That's not something that you can just do. And flooding NSO with all of those games isn't a good idea for the indie games that are coming out every single week as well, and for other games too. I highly disagree with that. I think the online multiplayer and added functionality of NSO is better to me than sitting there and just flooding it with how the Virtual Console was before. I personally disagree. Unless you feel like paying, you'd have to pay a lot more than what you're paying right now for NSO. So people don't realize that. Think about all the games or how much money you spent on NSO, on Wii U Virtual Console. Add up all that. I want you guys to go add up all the money that you spent on Virtual Console, then compare that to just paying the $20 a year for NSO for certain games. I mean, you buy 3 or 4 Super Nintendo games and you're already paying more than 20. That's already more than $20. They were $7.99 a pop. So 3 games, you're already over $20. Or was it $6? I thought they were $7.99. How much were Super Nintendo games? Were they $5.99? Or were they $7.99? I forgot exactly how much they were. But either way, you could put them at $6 too. So $6, I mean, even if it's at $6 or $7. So I personally am not a fan of Virtual Console. I'm not a super fan of it just because I feel this way's better. I don't think we should be paying, you know, $7, $8 per Super Nintendo game, because that's the price that you'd have to do to get those on there regularly and keep on updating them like that. I mean, it's the same reason why, I mean, where's freaking, I mean, look at like PS Now, or look at some of the other stuff that's the service-based type of deal. They don't have everything from the PS2 era and all that stuff, and you're paying way more for what they do have, you know? But like I said, I'm looking at it from the long picture. A lot of you guys are looking at it from short term, which gamers do. Often you guys look at it short term. Oh, there's only 2 games on here, or only 3 games. And I like Virtual Console. I'd rather spend $500 on old school games that I've bought 10 times over than wait. For me, I'm looking at it long term. I'm like, yo, they're going to bring this app over to the next system. It's a service. So we don't have to sit there and continuously rebuy the same games or have to go through any BS of them having to add support to certain systems. It's just gonna be there. Your online library is they're gonna just carry this over, and they're gonna continuously add games, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and they're gonna add more systems and more systems. That's kind of how I see it. But to have every single game that was on the Wii U or on the Wii just on the NSO at jump, that's ridiculous. Nobody's PS Now didn't do that. Xbox Live didn't do that. They all built a library over time. But all of a sudden, Nintendo's supposed to release it that it has 1,000 games on there for $20 a month or $20 a year? That's not even realistic, Shadow King. Like, that's not... How are you going to do that? Reasonably, how are you going to do that? That doesn't even make sense. But it is what it is. It says, you own your Virtual Console purchases. Well, you own them? Yeah, how do you own them now? Now, there's not even... They don't even come over to the next system, you know, so they're just stuck on that system. So I understand what you're saying with the owning them and all that. Like, I get that, but I've already purchased these games a million times over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already purchased them so many times. Like, I don't need to constantly have them over and over and over and over and like I will just give me like an online thing where it has it and then you can just play. Like, I don't need Super Metroid again. Like, again on, like, I've already played it. I beat it a million times. I'm good. I'm honestly good and done complaining about Virtual Console and stuff like that. I'm good. But I get it. Some people offline, not having to check online, like, I totally get that. But I'm not gonna fake rage over it, guys, because I've already been through this since the Wii days, since the 3DS days. I've already purchased Super Metroid a million times. I don't need to have it offline and on my system. Like, I already have it. I have it on the Wii. I have it on the Wii U. I have it on the 3DS. I've got it. I'm good. You know? Like, I've got it. I'm good. But, you know, I get it for other people, though. I get it for other people. Like, I get it. But I'm not going to sit here and fake rage on you guys or act like I care, because I don't. Like, if you're upset or mad, well, the Wii U's there for you. Go play Virtual Console on there. Okay, what about buying them one more time? Sounds nice. No? No. I'm done. Yeah, no way they're gonna release all those games for $20 a year. Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. Well, there's probably a reason why they stopped the monthly releases, bro. There's probably a reason. I don't know why they did, but there's probably a reason. The only way I think it would have been cool is if Nintendo would let you transfer the games to purchase from DC, Wii U to Switch. Yeah, but the only problem with that was, one, they didn't have all the compatibility, though. That was the biggest issue, was the compatibility, because they wanted it to have like the online multiplayer and support the Switch system itself, architecture-wise, and what they're doing different, not the same thing. Now, what they should do for the next system, right? Definitely, you should be able to carry over everything that's on the Switch, right? Now that they have a successful system, the Wii U architecture and how they did things online. Archaic, completely archaic. So, like, I get that, and I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is that Nintendo didn't think ahead with their architecture that they were doing with Wii U and the Virtual Console. You know, they just didn't. They didn't think ahead with it. And that's unfortunate. I wish they did, so you could transfer them over. But unfortunately, like the Miiverse and everything like that, they pretty much scrapped their whole online. They literally started over. They literally started over. But yeah, I feel you on that though. That's why I think for the next one, you know, transfer over all your classic games, transfer over all your stuff. Everything should be set, you know, for the next Switch system, the next generation Switch system. But yeah, I agree. It would have been nice. Mind-boggling how archaic Nintendo is in some aspects given the size of the company. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, bro. It just depends. I think that they just wanted a clean start from the Switch. You know, clean start with the Switch. They just pretty much redid everything. The Wii U was a failure. Obviously, they weren't going to bring over what they did with the 3DS, so they just started over. Why is Virtual Console an issue, bro? They haven't touched the online play invites tab. Also, the model was flawed as digital only. What was flawed as digital only? Hey, what are you talking about? What, you talking about Virtual Console? Yeah, the next system. Yeah. To learn from the Wii U, they need to have a smooth transition and good incentive to upgrade from the current gen system. Yeah, they definitely learned. I think like nobody's perfect, you know? Like no system is perfect, no company's perfect. They all have their own issues and things, you know? So I think that with this time, you know, going through with what Nintendo's doing with Microsoft and Sony, all of them, with their online and what they're doing, Microsoft is obviously hitting the Game Pass, right? Sony's really focusing on high quality, you know, trying to get their first party titles to be in the same lineage or vein, like status as Nintendo has, because what Sony's trying to do is that Sony's trying to build extreme value with first party studios. That's their goal. Like that, their goal is large install base, obviously full support, great efficient system, but their first party studios, I think Sony looks at Nintendo and how their fans react with envy. I think they look at their prices and say, that's BS. We make better games. I'm talking about from Sony's perspective. We make just as good games, if not better, review-wise, quality-wise, our system-wise. Why are our games dropping to $5 or $10 while Nintendo's games are not? We want that value too. That's why you don't see Demon Souls. And Sony's not it's been, usually you wait a couple months and you can get a nice discount on a first-party Sony game. Not anymore. Sony doesn't want that. And so I always thought it was funny when people would argue, oh, well, I got, you know, hardcore Sony does, oh, Nintendo, they don't lower the price. I got Horizon for $2 in a bag of chips. I'm like, you know, Sony doesn't want that, right? You know, there's no business. There's no video game company, especially Sony. They're cocky. They're cocky. They're very old school business suit and tie cocky. Especially Jim Ryan. They don't want their games to be $10 by the end of the year or whatever. They don't want their games to go down in price. They want their games to have that long evergreen. That's why, let me tell you the reason why I know this. That's why Sony, you know that Sony Studios label where they have that type of thing? They want to instill pride in their first party because they feel that their first party's worth way more than what they've been getting for it. That's the reason why they've been redoing things and trying to retouch up what they do with their first party games and build insane value with them. They want that same prestige. They don't want their games to be $20. Like, you know, they don't want that. Look at like The Last of Us Part 2. That game it already went down to $30 a few months after release. It was $30 to $40 you can get the game. Like, they don't want that. They just spent freaking 7 years making the game. Or, you know what I mean? They just spent 6 years making the game. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden you can get it for $30, you know, in the same calendar year that it released, that it released. They don't want that. No publicly traded corporate company. Take it from somebody who's worked in sales and marketing. There's not a single company that says, oh yeah, let's have 50% plus price drop in a span of 3 to 4 months. Yeah, let's do it. Like when I'm doing car sales or when I was doing that and all that, it's like, oh, we just got these new, you know, 2011 Beamers in or whatever. Oh, let's slash the price to freaking $17,000 or $20,000 for the base model, you know, in 3 months. Not a single company wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody that works at Microsoft, Sony or Nintendo or Sony want that. None of them do. So I like what Sony's doing. I think that their games are worth that type of value. Now, $70, not every game for me, but I see what they're trying to get at. Like I understand it from a business perspective, the type of quality that they're trying to instill with what they do. So, they're doing their thing. Every company is doing what they can do. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a we're your friend. We're out for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. They're a business. At the end of the day, they're a corporate business. So corporate business is very different from private business or solely owned business or stuff. Like there's certain decisions that corporate businesses make that are unavoidable. This Game Pass Ultimate thing, to get back to Xbox Live and all that, it's unavoidable that they were going to charge for it. Charging for online and play in general for what people are expecting, it was unavoidable that there was no way Sony was going to continue offering, Sony and Nintendo were going to continue offering free online play. It was unavoidable as a corporate business, because of how corporate business works and publicly traded business works, it was unavoidable that eventually everyone would have to pay for online. Because of how corporate business works with consoles and licensing fees and what they're doing and prices of games and HD. There was no way that they weren't. When Sony added online, because Sony used to be free online. Nintendo and Sony both used to have. Obviously, you guys know this, but Sony with the PS3 had a free online, and that was one of the arguing points for weirdos and fanboys was, well, I can just play online for free, on Sony. Oh, well, they're gonna change that, right? I used to always tell people that. They're gonna charge probably with the PS4, right? Oh, well, I can play for. All right. Let's see what the new excuse is now. Once they start charging, oh well, it's worth it. But you were just complaining about paying for online from 2006 to freaking 2013. You were talking about how paying for online's garbage and it's stupid and it's dumb and you hate it and you Xbox, you guys are paying for online. And then when you're coming, now that Sony starts, oh yeah, well this is high quality. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's it. That's it. It's so funny. That's why I don't overreact whenever these corporate changes are made, because you never know when someone's gonna do the same thing. And chances are, based on whatever company you like, you're gonna roll right with it. You're gonna go right with it. So don't get all strung out or crazy about certain things. Sony dudes, don't sit there and start saying, oh, you guys are paying more for Xbox Live, because Sony might raise the price of PSN one of these days. And a lot of you Sony dudes are gonna be like, oh, well, the quality, oh. Y'all gonna have to start making new excuses now. You know what I'm saying? New excuses. So yeah, man. Says they won't. Nathan Drake, you're the same type of person that would be on N4G saying that Sony wasn't going to charge for online. You're the same type of person. When people say, well, Sony's probably going to charge for online. No, they won't. You're the same type of person. All the stuff that you've been putting here, you're the same type of person. You don't heed warning from somebody who's older than you and who's been there and has seen it. You know what I'm saying? You were freaking drinking Capri Suns and playing soccer in the schoolyard when I was sitting there and seeing what these business companies were doing when I was working for Fortune 500 companies. If you don't think Sony's not going to look at a price increase at some point, Nintendo, all these companies, you're naive. You're naive. You are naive. There will be a price increase for all these companies one of these days. There will be. They will increase the price one of these days for everything. Yes, there will be a price increase. You know why I know there's going to be a price increase? Because history has never failed me. Hey, I wonder what Sony's going to do with first-party games. Could they increase the price of the games? People like you said, no, they won't. No. $60, it's HD, same development. No, they won't increase the price of games. Oh, games are $70. But guys like you said, oh, I'm willing to bet they won't. It's going to be 60. What happened there? They increased the price of games? So what makes you so confident they want to increase the price of online play? They went from $50 per game. No, actually, back in the PS1 days, it was like $40 for a game. to $50 for a game, to $60 for a game, to $70 for a game. They went from free online multiplayer to paid online multiplayer. You don't think that it could increase? But hey, willing to bet money on it? Go ahead and lose your money when they do increase it. Not my problem. Don't heed my warning. Somebody that's been there, and I've been around for damn near every generation. I was actually alive when Sony released the PS1, unlike you. When Sony did all these things, I was actually alive. You were a baby when freaking PS2 came out. Were you even born when PS2 came out? I've been around. I know these things. But hey, you willing to bet? Go ahead. With a certain number of sales, it isn't pure profit, unlike a car. Certain number of sales, it isn't pure profit, unlike a car. What, Ram, that dude, that comment, I don't even know what you're referencing right now. This is, they already increased the price of online here from 60 to 70. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They already increased the price for PSN to $70. So if you don't think that they can do another price increase for everybody, depending on circumstances, if things get tough, who knows what the economy gets to? You never know. Businesses and corporate companies are dynamic, guys. Things change. Things change. Just because something's like one way right now and at this point doesn't mean it's not going to change. If you think $60 for PSN is forever, you're naive. You're naive. Just like if you think $70 for games is forever, you're also naive. If you think that. If you think NSO is $20 forever, you're naive. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't ever trust a corporation when it comes to prices. It can change. You know? I don't know why people are fans of certain systems and stuff are so hardcore thinking into one thing here, guys. This stuff's dynamic, man. Depending on what's going on in the world can change. If there's some type of import tax or if something happens, you know, to where it costs Sony, Nintendo, or Microsoft more money to do something, what does a corporation think of? Well, I'm still going to pay my CEO $5 billion a year, so let's just go ahead and pass it to the consumers. I mean, they all do this, man. Sony is a high-quality company. They make high-quality products, and there's a lot more. Things are more expensive to make these days, so therefore, they passed it to you. Making online play, it's more expensive these days, so they passed it to you. Canada, things got more expensive with how the taxes work, so they passed it to you, Chuba. Good old Canada. So they passed it to you. This is just how things work, people. This is how things work. Shinru with the $3. It says, I thought the same when I got my PS4. I found out I had to pay to play the Division because it's online only. I accepted it. It is that point since Wii U didn't have games I was interested in back then. Okay. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Thank you for the $3. So, I mean, yeah, Europe got super screwed on games. Like, they got bent over twice. It was, I mean, guys, this is just, these people aren't, none of these companies, not like your friendies. You're not besties. You know, you're not doing, it's none of this stuff, guys. They can easily, if things change, they will increase the price. And like I said, instead of doing the honorable thing and the noble thing, you know, when things like taking a pay cut, like, or stuff like that, like, I'm not taking a pay cut. We're not doing that. Executives aren't going to take pay cuts. They're multi-million-dollar bonuses. They'll just pass it on to you guys. And they have to. You know why? Because they're a publicly traded company. So, and there is no moral code when it comes to that type of stuff, you know? None of these companies are your friends. You can like the company, but it's a company at the end of the day. So they're going to do what they need to do in order to make investors happy and also try to balance making customers happy as well. I think the people who paid $70 for Demon Souls are happy with their purchase, right? Because it's a high quality game. Or if you paid, yeah, if you paid $70 for Demon Souls, you're probably happy with that because you know it's high quality, so it's there. So customers are happy with that purchase, and Sony's happy because they got an extra $10 for that game, you know, or whatever the case is. So I think people are happy with that. The problem is where you run into is when it's not a good quality game, where the game isn't up to the level of value that you would expect, and then yet you're charging that price, but all of a sudden people complain about that, right? So I think that's the thing. Hey, what's up, Julius? Man, 80 euros for a PS5 game? Jesus, yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Thank you for the 3 though, Shinra. I appreciate that. Do you think devs will see any of the extra money, or will just go to the studio or investors? I think really it's flatlined with the price increase because it's more expensive to make stuff now. You know, for these systems, it's a bit more expensive. So the $10 increase, you know, really, I don't know where it's going to be distributed to, but I think the biggest thing here, what Sony's trying to do, they're trying to make more profit off this. So not only are they charging more for the game, but they're also trying to make better profit off the game. And you know how they're trying to make better profit off the game? Cutting off your ability to get the game physical. And that's where the PS5 digital comes into play. That's where the Xbox Series S comes into play. That's where these all digital systems come into play. The stuff that Steam's been saying, we've got this mastered for the past 20 years or whatever. The thing that Steam's been doing for a long time, making maximum profit, you know, and that's why they can do all these Steam sales on it. Everything's all digital. You know what I'm saying? Everything's all digital. PC, obviously, that's where they develop the games for. Less licensing fees, stuff like that. You know, so if you're looking at it from Sony's point of view and all that, not only are they trying to make more money off of it because they do charge more, but then they're also trying to funnel everything through PSN. Everything needs to come through PSN. Xbox is doing it in their own way, maybe a little bit more consumer-friendly type of way, but they're trying to funnel everything in through Game Pass, right? And trying to provide you extreme value for something that does not last. You know what I'm saying? Because like once you stop paying for Game Pass Ultimate, you lose X, Y, and Z game or whatever, right? So they're both doing it in their own way to funnel everything digitally, which gives them a higher profit margin. Eventually, they want no physical at all. They want to say, hey, when you go into a store, it's just a little card that says, buy this game, you know, digital or PSN credit, or this is a unlock of Uncharted 5 or whatever. That's what they want to get to eventually. They just ship this little bin of cards to retail stores that says Uncharted 5 PSN download, right? And that's all it is. It's just PSN credits that it unlocks PSN credits, and then it gives you, and then it says, do you want to use those PSN credits for Uncharted? And it just funnels it that way. That's what they want to do. I think that's what their end goal is at the end of all of this, is to eliminate physical media completely, and the only thing physical that you would get would be like special editions. Like, so let's say you want to go to a store and get a special edition, but it's just gonna come like with a download card. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how Nintendo did with like Fire Emblem, right? Fire Emblem, the 30th anniversary. It just comes like with a download card. You get some cool stuff with it, but like but you're paying like, I don't know, $200 for it, or you're paying 150 or whatever the price is above MSRP for the standard game. So that's what they want to do in the long run. Microsoft, this looks, when it comes to Microsoft, they want to completely just eradicate it, right? But they want you to buy everything. Like if you're going to the store, hey, buy Game Pass Ultimate at your store. This is what you get. They want to inform the employees, this is how you do it. This is what you're going to get, you know? So, you know, that's kind of how I see it, you know, with these companies. But we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens. Do you think devs will see any of the? Okay, I already read that. Inflation of salaries offset the price increase because devs need to get paid more over time, so they're banking on maintaining sales at a higher price points. Yeah, I mean that might be part of it. Kind of like Nintendo does with those gold coins on the Switch. The gold coins on the Switch, yeah, it's incentive to buy digitally, but Nintendo has no like. They have no like other way. Like I know there's like Microsoft reward points. I don't know what Sony does, but like that's Nintendo's way to kind of like nudge, wink, you know, buy more digital, you get a better incentive, right? So, which makes sense. I think that's fair. You know, for that, I think that's fair. But I think that Nintendo's treading a lot more careful, right? Because Nintendo has legacy. Nintendo has a legacy line of people that are old and grumpy. And I'm a physical guy. Like they hear it, you know, they hear all the people that complain when there's not a physical or stuff like that. So like Nintendo is also treading they're walking on eggshells when it comes like to this. Yes, eventually Nintendo wants to phase out physical games too, right? I think eventually, yeah. And they just want to sell like special editions of stuff, right? Like, okay, you buy Legend of Zelda, maybe you get like a gold, so like you get something cool. But that Fire Emblem, thing proves to me that they didn't want to spend any money on physical. Shout out to Nintendo for shipping me the Fire Emblem 30th anniversary, but they did not even want to spend, like, they could have put it on a tiny cartridge. They're like, nah, we're good. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good on that. But it was only $50 though. So, I mean, it is what it is there, but Nintendo obviously has a lot more fans that buy physical, which we see. We see that in the Amazon sales charts. Obviously, Microsoft and Sony fans are moving away from physical. Nintendo fans are slowly moving away from physical. Very slowly moving away. And I'm talking about like major games, guys. I'm talking about like the big games, not smaller indie titles and classic games. We're talking like the next, Uncharted or Last of Us or Spider-Man. Whereas compared to what Nintendo's physical ratios are for like, Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda, Fire Emblem, stuff like that, The Microsoft and Sony consumers are moving faster for the bigger games and buying those digitally than Nintendo customers are moving to digital for the big games, So yeah. Will future games be showing off the PSN card collection? I don't. What do you like that PSN card? Are you talking about like the PSN games that you get for having PS Plus, or what are you talking about? It says devs make good money. They should instead give them more time with that extra money, so they're not working 70-hour work weeks and have a life. Not all devs make good money. Some devs are definitely underpaid. It just depends. There's no union or anything like that, so it's like it's a very wide range of what people can get paid, depending on what company you work for. So isn't Doom Eternal digital only for the Switch? Yeah, it is digital only for the Switch, but Nintendo doesn't make Doom Eternal. PlayerEssence, are we a long way away from purely digital ecosystem? We first need to worry about getting people working stable internet. We are not very far away. I think next generation physical will be done. Next generation for Microsoft and Sony, there will be no more physical games for Microsoft and Sony the next generation. So we're talking 7-8 years from now, there will be no more physical games for Microsoft. This is the last generation of physical games for Microsoft and Sony. It's clear what I'm seeing from PSN sales, what I'm seeing from Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and like the value, like they are killing the physical games market. And this is the PlayStation 5 digital for $100 less is proof of that, in my opinion, that they want to kill it. There is no need for that. That PS5 digital edition is insane. They removed the disc drive and chopped $100 off the price. That doesn't even make sense. Take it easy, Bryce. Thanks for coming out to the stream. That makes 0 sense to chop $100 off for removing a $15 disc drive. So they're trying to say, hey guys, look, $3.99 for all this tech. Hey, look, you just gotta buy everything through PSN and not have physical sales and potentially get more discounts on things. But if everything goes through PSN, so they're making the money up. Why are they doing that? They're making the money up because you have to buy everything on PSN. They get a bigger cut of PSN. You can't buy used games. You can't buy games off the secondhand market. Therefore, they get a bigger cut. So that $100 with the same tech, it's not like Microsoft's where they have lower spec. The same tech for that price is they say, hey, we can do that because we will make more money off of everything being funneled through PSN because you have no secondhand market. Many customers, many PlayStation fans have no access to secondhand games, used games. They can't do it. A lot, millions of people. Millions. And that's Sony's plan. They would have never made and put that if they really wanted physical games to be around, they wouldn't have priced that digital edition at $100 less. They would have priced it at like $50 less. Because then people are saying, oh, well, $50 and I get physical games, but they're making it seem like it's overwhelming value. Wow, $100 less? You know, so that's what they're doing there, you know? Shimmer with the $3 and says, the only way Sony is gonna convince me to go all digital is to offer a refund policy similar to Steam. Same for Microsoft and Nintendo. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Console Gamer 97, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we've been talking about pretty much everything in the title right now. So we talked about the Xbox Live price hike. If physical is killed for Sony and Microsoft, is GameStop effectively dead next gen as well? I don't think they're effectively dead because they'll work with them to sell digital stuff inside the stores. But yeah, like, that's not good. I can tell you that. I don't know if they're dead though, but it's not good. It's not good. So yeah. Sony lack of interest in updating the cases proves that they don't care about physical games anymore. No, they don't, because they make a higher they can make way more profit margin on PSN. So as a corporate business, yeah, I mean, but it's all of them: Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. They all, you know, they all have that thing. Because Nintendo can't do that because of how their customers are. It's also based on your customer base. Also, you also have to look at it from like a media format. They're forcing you to install games. So all of Sony's games are like, and Microsoft games, they're like fake physical. They're not like real physical games, because how I view physical media is that you can play the physical media off of that. That is what physical media is. The disc is a DRM disc. It is a coaster for the most part. It checks to see that you have the game. The game is not on there. It's not even on there. It's not on the disc. It's a coaster and a DRM check. That's all it is at this point, because you install the whole game to your hard drive or to your SSD now. So Sony slowly but surely said, what does it matter? It takes up, because before it used to be like, okay, well, I buy a game physical so I don't use up space. That's how it used to be on the PS3, on the older systems, right? Let's go back to when digital first started. So around the 6th generation, that's when Xbox Live, right? Xbox Live Arcade. And then officially digital really got going in the 7th generation, right? So the whole thing was, well, you can buy a game digital, that's no problem, but it uses up space. Well, if you want to not use up space, you buy the game physical. It plays off of there, physical and digital. But then they slowly said, hey, well, you know, you can start installing games and it'll be better with the Xbox 360, where you can install pretty much the whole game and it loads better and all that. Hey, that's pretty good. And then with the 8th generation, they said, okay, well, now you have to. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to do it. And now with the SSD, it's like, dude, it doesn't even matter anymore. So they've slowly said, what do you need physical anymore for? It takes up your space anyway, you know? So let's see here. Console Gamers 97 says, with the $5, says, picked up Super Smash Bros. Theme 3DS, going to buy some virtual console games since I'm a little worried what happened with the DSi, where I feel you, Console Gamers 97. Thank you for the $5, dude. Platinum Games updated their website for 2021. Not sure what that means, but it's interesting. Platinum 4. I think they're just trying to, they'll probably have some announcements this year, which they talked about. There's going to be some announcements for Platinum Games this year. I mean, random Q&A, whatever, sure, why not? Let's talk about you guys' what's it called, remastered games. Also, like I said, Skies of Arcadia, it's celebrating its I think it's is it 16th 17th birthday, something like that. Yeah, 17th or 18th birthday. It came out a while ago. 2003. So it's celebrating 18th birthday for Skies of Arcadia, man. It's a teenager. Skies of Arcadia Legends on the GameCube. So I would love to see a remaster. I saw somebody put a comment on Twitter. They said that Skies of Arcadia is too dated for a remaster. I disagree. Skies of Arcadia is amazing. We can easily get a remaster and people would enjoy it. Let's see. Shy Guy's video about Xbox Game Pass price hike was definitely less rage fuel than him saying he hates Game Freak by saying Game Freak is the laziest video game developer. LOL. Well, I mean, it's two different things. Obviously, he gets more passionate about Nintendo stuff. But once again, like I said, Shy Guy blocked me on Twitter. So he doesn't like me. But I'll say once again, Shy Guy makes fake rage videos. He's not, I don't feel he's actually upset about any of this stuff. I really don't. So and like I said, they're fine, they're entertaining. I watch his videos. I'm still subscribed to him, even though he does not like me and he blocked me. I'm still subscribed to him. But he makes fake rage videos, and I would not take anything, his rage of him getting upset at any video game or any company, seriously. I mean, that's just what he does, which is fine. I feel it because it works for him. He's got over 100,000 subscribers. Like I said, I'm a subscriber. I watch his videos. I watch all the fake rage videos and all the rage videos that people make. And like I said, I'm not hating on him for doing what he does. But there's no need to take it serious. Like, don't take what any of these people say, like people getting upset or really mad about gaming. Don't take what they say seriously. Because they're just, obviously some people don't care about stuff. I don't think he cares about Xbox Live price hike. He's just making a video because it's going to get views and making money. And that's fine, but I don't think he cares about Xbox Live and price hiking and all that. He doesn't care. Maybe he cares more about Pokemon. But yeah, I watched the videos and he was angry and upset or whatever. That's fine. He's a content creator. He's got to do that. That's what you got to do. So I feel like the game is if the game is dated, then that's all the more reason to remaster it and fix the flaws. Exactly. Being able to pre-download games is awesome. I like to do that. All right, YZ. That's why I said no skies of Arcadia. Why'd you say no sky? What do you mean? You put. That's why I said no skies of Arcadia. What's why you said no skies of Arcadia? Goddamn, you make me don't want to buy the new console, but the truth hurts. Y'all gotta face it sooner or later. Looking at it from the business point of view. I mean, you should still enjoy your games, guys. At the end of the day, like, stuff changes over time, right? Like, there are people that used to love vinyl, right? And yeah, there's no more, like, there's still vinyl or whatever, but it's not like how it used to be, right? Or like, there's people that love CDs or whatever. Stuff changes, you know, things change. You just kind of have to adapt with the times, you know? But I think the cool thing is that the stuff that happened in the past doesn't go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a million physical games. There's games on games. You can go collect GameCube games. You can go play Wii U games. You can play PS3 games. There's Xbox 360. There's still great games to play that are physical, and you can enjoy that memory for as long as you live. That doesn't fade. So I'm thankful that it took as long as it did to get to where we're going, because we have a huge amount of retro and classic games that we can enjoy for the rest of our lives. If we all said, hey man, we're gonna just go back in time and play classic games physical, we're gonna, you know, obviously some of them are expensive, but there's still cheaper ones. You can go find great deals. You can hit up swap meets and you know, places and get great deals. You can hit up online and get great deals on old school games. You can go back and say, I'm gonna start collecting GameCube games. I'm gonna start doing this, and you can enjoy it and have fun. Yeah, it sucks for the new games going forward, but that doesn't erase what we had in the past. You know what I'm saying? It does not erase what we had in the past. The digital physical will always be better. You know what the funny thing, Aron, is that I agree, but a lot of people disagree. Obviously, a lot of people really like, and the benefits of digital are starting. Like, I'll be honest, there are some cool benefits of digital, you know. But I feel you though. I feel what you're saying. I feel you. I'm a physical guy myself. Christian with the Joe, let's go. $10, and he says, I hope you didn't miss me much. My favorite song, you know it. I got you, Christian. I got you. And we missed you a lot, Christian. We missed you a lot. We're always gonna, when you're not around, we always miss you, man. But hey, you're doing that new job, taking care of business, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $10, bro. Thank you for that, man. Toshiron Nico. Probably saying your name. It's faster for me to install a game from a disc than to download my terrible internet. Yeah, dude, Toshi, we were talking about that, and that's what somebody else said here in the chat about the internet speeds need to get better. They need to get better, because if it's all digital, then obviously there's a problem, right? there's a problem, but it is what it is, man. Thank you, Unreal Christian, for the 5. Thank you so much, Toshi. Thank you for the 5, or sorry, Unreal Christian with the 10. Jojo Boys, and thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate you guys supporting the village. I completely agree. Digital has many advantages, but nothing beats actually physically having the game. Yeah. Like the thing about it, digital has the lazy advantage. Digital has the, like, you're lazy. Like, there's been times, man, where I've lied down in bed and I'm like, all right, time to play a game. I get my Switch Lite and I turn it on, and there's like that little, where's the cartridge? And I'm like, well, it's time to go to sleep. Because I'm too lazy to get my butt up from my guest bedroom that I sleep in the guest bedroom. Get my butt up from my guest bedroom, walk over to my office here, or walk over to the living room, and it's not that far. I mean, my house isn't small, but it's not like it's a mansion or anything like that. It's like, you know, like 2,000 square foot, or it's like 1,800 square foot. So it's not like I can't get anywhere in like a couple seconds, you know? And I'm just too lazy. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll just sleep instead of playing this game that I wanted to play. Whereas if I bought the game digitally, I'm like, well, it's time to play a game. Oh, I bought it digital? Great, I'm playing. But it's just the lazy factor. You know what I'm saying? It's just the lazy factor. So it is what it is, you know? There's times when I'm like, I'm so loyal to physical media that, like, I'll buy the game physical just because I want to support physical, but then I'll also buy the game digital because I'm like, okay, you know, I want to make sure that I have it, because, like, it's just easier. Like, especially if it's a game that I'm covering. Let's see. I feel you, OJ. Playing Animal Crossing or Clubhouse games immediately is great. It is. The games like Animal Crossing and Clubhouse, it's like, I don't know if I even want those games physical. Some games I'm like, that's the type of game it's like, I might get to it at one point, but like, if it's not already there in whatever Switch I have, and like, it's for people that have multiple Switches too. So if you have more than one Switch, also digital has a huge advantage. If you have more than one Switch, digital is a very, very big advantage because of the lazy factor, right? Because you can just instantly download that game on that system and not have to ever switch cartridges. Now, I have 3 Switches that I use. One in my office, one in my living room, hooked up to my LG, and then one in the guest bedroom. And then I have one in the other bedroom that's just hooked up for people to play if they want to play it, you know? So, well, okay, so that would be 4. I have total 5 Switches, but I'm just saying, like, how many do I have hooked up? So all my digital games can be on every single Switch, you know? I did that with Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, might do it with Pokemon, yeah. I think, like, Pokemon Snap, is that a game that I'm really gonna like? If I leave Pokemon Snap here, is it a game worth getting up, walking over here, getting it, putting it in my Switch, walking back? Is it worth that effort for physical? I don't know. It might be, it might not be. It might be, it might not be. For like Pokemon Snap, I'm not sure, you know? How do I transfer Switch games between them? Transfer? You mean transfer the data? Oh, go into the system utility. Go into the system utility and you'll see like the transfer the data, like to where you'll be able to transfer it over. If you're talking about like the system, but wait a minute, like what are you trying to do? You trying to just download the game onto it? Like, download, it's easy. You just go on the eShop, you just go to your icon and just go to the re-download. So all you gotta do is just sign in on your other Switch. Is that what you're talking about, Frank? So let me know what you exactly want. Like, if you want to like transfer like system utility, like let's say if there's no cloud save supports and you want to transfer the data, you do that through the system settings. If you want to just transfer a game, that's easy. You just re-download the game. Go on the eShop, go to your profile, then just re-download the game from the eShop. I mean, how do I play a game between your different Switches? If it's digital, yeah, just go on the eShop and just go to your account, little account bubble in the top right, and then just go to the re-download section. Then any game that you've already downloaded, you can re-download it from right there. No, I don't have any hack Switches, no. Did you get Persona 5 Strikers digital? You get it 4 days early. Yeah, I'll be buying that digital. Pokemon Snap isn't worth getting? What? I'm gonna get Pokemon Snap. Speaking of retro game collecting, what's your hidden gem for the N64? Hidden gem for the N64? I don't know if N64 has any hidden gems, does it? I mean, how do I play a game between different... Okay, did I answer your question, Frank? Oh, okay. How do I handle save files then? Cloud saves. Cloud saves. There's very few games that don't have cloud saves. So like Splatoon is one of those games that doesn't have cloud saves. I think Animal Crossing, is a game that also doesn't have cloud saves, if I'm not correct. So there's some games that don't have it, but most of them do. So you can just easily go on there. You can just back up your save data on your one system, back it up to the cloud, then go on your other system, re-download the software, then just download your save data, and then it plays. Then you're good. Hey, what's up, TH3? Hey, no problem, just in time. Thanks for coming out to the stream. ACN Chat's cloud saves now. But you, let's see, but have to back up the game. Wait, Animal Crossing has cloud saves now? I thought it just has like basically system transfer, where it backs up to like their cloud, but you can't transfer it to like, you can't have like another system that has, you know, like that has the game, and then you can easily download that save data in your island and everything's there. Like, I don't think it has that. It doesn't have like typical cloud save data. It has, if something happens to your system, then you can recover your save data. But it's not like the typical easy move back and forth cloud save data. Farouk, you gotta do we will only take song requests from any donations that we do get. So if you donate, then I can play a song. Otherwise, we're just gonna have a bunch of people spamming me with different songs to play. Thanks, man. That's what I thought. Do you have to do it each time you want to use a different Switch? No. That's the cool. Hold up. You only have to do it once when it comes to it, like once. Now Nintendo made an update to where you can enable an option to automatically back up the most recent save data and download it. So if you have 3 Switches, you don't ever have to go in there and manually do it now. Once you set it up once, it's good. It's good to go. So yeah. Pokemon doesn't have cloud saves. Yeah, Pokemon doesn't have cloud saves. Yeah, that one doesn't have it either. What's up, Garnix? Perfect. Thanks, man. No problem. Just make sure you enable the automatic download, because before, like, whenever you downloaded your save data, like, let's say you backed up your save data on your other Switch, you had to actually physically go in there and download that new save data. You know what I'm saying? They have auto backups, which they did, but you have to actually go there and download it, you know, on your other Switches. Now what they have, it's just everything's just automatic. You just gotta click on it, wait for it, it'll do it, and then bam, go into your game. So yeah. All right, any other questions, guys, or remakes that you guys want to see happen? I'd be more than happy to take that in the chat before we get it. We're gonna get into some Splatoon in just a bit, okay, here, guys? So we're gonna get into Splatoon in like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. We're gonna play Splatoon for about an hour or so. So yeah. Great Adventure, Ogre Battle, Space Station, Silicon Valley, Bangio, Custom Robo. Yeah, man. Yeah, those would be nice. That is so cool. If the ever rumored Pro comes at some point, then I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think a lot of people are definitely going to do that, you know? Good music. Yo, shout outs to Farouk with the $3 and says, sorry about that. You don't have to apologize, bro. You're already an elite ninja. I'll just let you, I know you're new though, so I just have to let you know about the rules. So could you play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Tensile Night? Yes, I can. Thank you for the 3, bro. Thank you for that. And the minimum is $1 too, so you can do whatever dollar up, you know, dollar up works. So thank you for the 3. I appreciate that, man. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Tantal Knight. Thank you for the 3. Shinru with the $2. We'll go ahead and get that in just a bit. Shout outs to Farouk. Thank you for the $3. Shinru with the $1 says, I feel like I asked this before. That's okay. You can ask it again. But you think the reason we have companies like Limited Run and I Am 8-Bit so people can have physical copies of games that might get delisted like Scott Pilgrim did 10 years ago? I pre-ordered a physical copy just in case. Yeah, I think that's part of the reasons why the people that did that, you know, do it. And it's also, obviously, it was a good business choice, you know, to do something like that, because there is a market for physical games and there always will be a market for physical games. At least in our lifetime, I think there's always going to be a market for physical games, because anybody who grew up in the physical games market, there will always be a market for physical games. Like, if you know about them. I think obviously, like, you know, like my daughter, like super, what's the newest gen? People that were born in like 2010 or like 2012, they're not going to give a damn about physical games, because my daughter does not care. And the kids that I know that play PlayStation and Xbox, they don't care either. Like, little kids, a lot of them don't care. They just know, they all know about cell phone and digital, so they're not gonna care. So once it gets Limited Run, might run into problems in the distant future, but for our lifetime and when we're there, Limited Run will be around, you know, because there's enough people that care about it. I slept all day with the $5. Says, need some Dragon Quest 11 music. Thank you for the $5. I slept all day. I appreciate that. I want Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 remade. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. Hey, there you go. Yo, I slept, man. Thank you for the 5, man. Did you sleep all day? What happened, bro? Were you just napping? Psycho Pie says, hey, just curious as to how long your daily runs are. I ran 10K and I was wondering if that's too much or not enough. Well, it depends. You know, it depends on your endurance level, what you're doing. You said that you ran 10K. Give me just a second. So I'm a stupid American Psycho Pie. All right. So you ran 6 miles. That's pretty good. 6 miles per day is fine. That's really good. That's about how much I run. How long did it take you? Because it takes me about an hour to run about that, I think. Or maybe, well, maybe not quite an hour, but. So yeah, that's good enough, dude. That's plenty. Monado says, I don't know if it's not the case, but I do know that there's a save data backup for AC. However, Animal Crossing standalone saves backup is weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a backup save, but it doesn't let you transfer to like the other systems. It doesn't do it that way. You have to transfer your whole island over, and then you can bring the save data with it. Let's see here. I love Legacy of Goku 1, 2. Boo's Furry and remade for the Switch. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't somebody talk about that on the Spawncast recently? About one of the Legacy of Goku games? I remember playing those on the Game Boy Advance and not being really impressed with them. But I mean, if they did do it, I mean, I think I'd probably buy it. But I don't know if I'd buy it like full price, but I'd buy it at some point, you know? So yeah. Okay, the Nike running app says it took me an hour and 3 minutes to finish. Yeah, that's fine, dude. That's good. If you run that and then also take care of your diet, Psycho Pie, then you're going to be in great shape, man. You're going to be in great cardiovascular shape, and you're going to increase your life. You're going to increase your life. You're going to live for many, many years more. Start now while you're young, guys. Your heart, what is your heart? Your heart, it's a muscle. Cardiovascular activity is extremely important to life expectancy, or to life, like your lifespan, like to like your quality of life and how long you will live, you know? So I highly recommend doing cardiovascular activity and making it a normal part of your life. Like making it like running to me is like drinking or eating food. You know what I'm saying? Like nourishing your body. Like you have to do it. To me, it's not, oh, I'm exercising. It's like, no, you have to exercise. It's like, you have to run. So if you do that, you run that 10 kilometers every single 5 times out of the week, or 4 times out of the week, you know how much healthier you're gonna be, you know how much better you're gonna feel, you know how much better your bones are gonna feel when you're older. You're gonna be standing up straight, you're not gonna be all jacked up, you're not gonna be, you know, you're not gonna get heart disease probably, you know, like all those things that come with weak hearts and bad hearts, man, it's just gonna melt away. It's gonna go away. So do it, guys, do it. Trust me, you will not regret it. You will thank it, because you got one life. You got one life to live here, you know. The Icarus with the $20 says, if Sony wants to make their titles evergreen like Nintendo, they should really make their games more diverse instead of being too similar to each other, other games on the market. For example, Splatoon isn't like any other game out there. I think Sony's trying. I think Sony is trying to do that. But I think that they also feel that their games have a certain brand appeal that their fans like, though. So I think Sony is trying to do things a little bit differently. But at the same time, I think that, you know, I think that they obviously have to appeal to a certain type too. So for example, look at the Little Big Planet game, right? The Little Big Planets, you know, Sackboy's Big Adventure. Look at that game. Then look at like Spider-Man. Okay, then look at like Demon Souls. You know, very different, wide-ranging type of games, you know, for people to play. And then even like that new PlayStation, or was it that All-Star Battle or whatever, but I mean that game's not worth the 70, but now it's going to just PS Plus. But you see what I'm saying here, you know, they are trying to make different types of games too, you know. But yeah, they definitely need to make it like more diverse and innovative type of games if they want to have value, because yeah, that's part of the reason why Sony's games do drop a bit, is because a lot of their games are kind of like other games in the market. They just do them better. So for example, like Ghost of Tsushima, that game is like Assassin's Creed, but just better than Assassin's Creed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just better than it. Or like God of War, it's like other action games on the market, but it's just like other like Western action games, but it's just kind of better than those games, you know? So I think that, yeah, in order to kind of build that extra value, they're definitely have to do things a little bit differently too. But I think they're trying. I don't think it's because of a lack of effort. Hey, what's up, Low5574? Sorry, off topic, but I'm confused. Did Vicarious Visions take over Activision Blizzard? Take over Activision Blizzard? No, Vicarious Visions, they are a developer that's already owned in Activision's branch, and all they did was be moved over to Blizzard's branch. Activision Blizzard is already one company, and Vicarious Visions is under Activision branch. Now they said, okay, well now you are under the Blizzard branch. So I don't know, take over. What do you mean by take? Why would you think that, Skip It? Why would you think that Vicarious Visions, a developer that is owned by Activision Blizzard, would somehow take over the whole corporation? How is that even possible? He says, I won't play today. You're not going to play today? We're about to play Splatoon in just a bit. Get him? Or is it too late? You got to, okay, get him. Tell, or I don't know if Shams is still up, but get him. You need to tell me when would be a good time, because we can play Saturday, because tomorrow we're gonna be streaming a little bit earlier than usual tomorrow. So I want you to be able to play Splatoon with us or play a game with us. So I need to know what times are good for you. So I think tomorrow we need to start the stream early so you can get in. Can you play Splatoon tomorrow? Still need to do a Roblox stream. What? Wait, what? A Roblox stream? Wait, who tried to take over Ubisoft before? That's a whole different thing. That's not the same thing. That was like a shareholder that was, or a company that bought shares into it. I forgot that stupid company's name. But that's a whole different thing. I got a throwback. Remember Talk and the Power of Juju and all those Nickelodeon games? Yeah, I do remember that. I don't recall us having to do a Roblox stream. What? Is that like a thing? Did he? Oh, you're right. He did. He did. You know what? You're right about that. He did. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, Roblox stream at some point. Let me just download it. Shinru with the dollar donation and says, I want to see OJ attempt One Punch Man workout challenge, 10-mile run, 10,000 push-ups every day. Can you do it? That is not the One Punch Man workout. That's not it. The One Punch Man workout is this. I actually do a modified One Punch Man workout. That's how I lost all my weight. I don't know if you guys have seen my old videos, but if you look at like my videos from like 2 years ago and then look at me now, how did I lose the weight? I did the One Punch Man workout. So the One Punch Man workout is this. It's the One Punch Man workout. Nobody can even do 10,000 push-ups in a day. Like, that's impossible. So the one Punch Man workout is this. It's 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a 10K run. So about 6 miles, 6 miles a day, 100 sit-ups a day, and 100 push-ups a day. My workout was this. I did about 20K a day. I did about 300 sit-ups a day, and I did about 170 push-ups a day. And I did that 5 to 6 days out of the week for about half a year. Okay? And that's how I lost all my weight. I went from 240-ish or so, 250, 240, to now I'm about 179, 180. So that's the One Punch Man workout. And yeah, I do a modified version of it. Mine's actually a bit tougher. Mine was a bit tougher. I don't do that anymore. Now I do 10K. I do 10K run. I do 100 push-ups, and I do 100 sit-ups a day. So now I actually do like the real One Punch Man workout. And I add other things. Like I do standing crunches. I do like bicep curls. I do other things too, but I have a variation of it. It works though. One Punch Man workout, it works. If you do it, and then you also have to diet too though. You have to diet as well. If you don't diet, then it's not gonna work. Like if you don't diet and eat healthy, it's just not. It's gonna work, but it's not going to, like, you're not gonna get the results as fast as you want them. You know. I can barely do 15 push-ups. J2 Blue, you need to start doing more push-ups. The more you do, the better you'll get at it. Thoughts on the Tasmanian Tiger series? I thought they were always fun to play. They're okay. By the way, thanks OJ your input. I'm gonna be skipping this year console and stick with PC. Just hearing from you today, where Sony and Microsoft plans for the future of their product. I won't be here return. I mean, you can do what you want, Hentai Rescuer, but I mean, like, you know, if you want to play the certain games on Microsoft and Sony systems, I say, hey, go for it. You know, if you want. But you can play PC. PC's good too, though. I might got to do that too. Yeah, you already do the 10K, right, Psychopie? So then just add in 100 push-ups and just add in 100 sit-ups. You don't have to do them all in a row. Like the sit-ups and the push-ups, you can do sets. So you can do like 10 sets of 10 for each one of those. Or you can do like, 5 sets of 20. Or you can do 4 sets of 25. You don't have to do them all in a row, you know? This is I'm too tired. Okay, you're too tired. Okay, my bad, Guinea. We waited way too long to play then. My bad. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Tomorrow morning, we're going to play Resident Evil, and we should be able to get the Splatoon in as well tomorrow. So I'm going to try to see if I can start the stream, and we'll start up maybe around, if I can maybe get like around 10 maybe? 10:30. And then we'll talk for about an hour or so, just random stuff. Then we'll play some games. We're playing Splatoon 2 today as well, but Ganim can't play because he's too tired. Because it's too late where he lives. And I hate daylight savings because it's screwing things over now. Oh yeah, One Punch Man. Sorry. The One Punch Man workout. It's also 100 squats. It's 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10K run. Sorry. You have to add the squats in there too. We can do Roblox. Psychopie. We can do Roblox. Not tomorrow though. We're gonna do Resident Evil and Splatoon. We'll do I'll download Roblox and we can do that. We'll play it. I haven't played Roblox, so I'll check it out. Like I haven't played it. Like I've played like my daughter's game, but not like my own. Working out so far is easy. It's just healthy eating. It's difficult for me. Yeah, I know. For young people, it's hard to eat healthy. You know, you want to just eat whatever. It's tough. To not, but you gotta tell yourself this, like, give yourself cheat days. So for a young person, 2 cheat days is okay. I couldn't do it every single day, so I'm not a hero. So give yourself, I only have 1 cheat day per week, but like I've been eating way too many Snickers bars You know, like a couple weeks ago, like I went on like a Snickers binge, and I literally built a little bit of. I saw that my definition in my midsection, even though I was doing the same workouts, my midsection started getting a little bit more flabby. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop. I was eating too many chips too, so I'm too old to be like eating junk food or like whatever. I can't give myself more than one cheat day. If I give myself more than one cheat day, I'm gonna be flabby. You know. So young guys like you though, you can do 2 cheat days. So give yourself like Tuesday, Saturday. And then work out 5 days out of the week. Don't have a cheat day. Don't do a cheat day on a day that you're not working out. So if you're not working out that day, don't eat unhealthy. Just keep that in mind too. So if you're going out to eat with somebody, or if you know that you're gonna go somewhere and eat, or if you know you're gonna have something unhealthy, you better work out you better work out before or after. Don't ever have a cheat day or an unhealthy day where you don't exercise, because then that's just extra calories that adds to the total. So yeah, I eat too much ramen. Ramen's really good. The problem with ramen, it's not the ramen itself, it's the freaking broth. It's like the sodium-based, calorie-packed broth that they use. If they just used healthier broth, it wouldn't be too bad. What's your diet? What's your diet plan? Yeah, my diet's a lot of lean meats, chicken, steak, cooked fully, more like carne asada, tortillas, whole wheat and regular, vegetables. If I have rice, very small amounts, brown rice. That's what I eat. And fruits like apples. Isn't too much pasta a bad thing? Pasta has a lot of carbohydrates, has a lot of carbs, and the calorie count can be high. So yeah, you don't want to eat too much of it unless you're going to have like a beast workout day. I suggest eating egg whites instead of the whole egg. You can get your protein. The egg yolk it is high density protein, but it's also a lot of cholesterol and calories. You can get that same protein that you get from it. You can get that with egg whites, and you can get that with like chicken or steak. So my suggestion is don't eat eggs, eat egg whites. Less calories, healthier. What's up, Astro Jammer? Welcome to the stream. You should do another video like you did with the Switch collection video, but with retro games that you own. That's a good idea. If you have a chicken and ramen, put garlic powder, a little butter, and an egg in it, it's really good. I'm okay, man. But if you like it, that's cool. The memes of Bernie Sanders are getting out of control. They're pretty funny, Gary Oak. Yeah, would love to see your retro collection. Any highlights of the games that you keep around? Yeah, my highlights, I'll show you one. Bad dudes. I'm bad. The president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you bad enough to save him? YZ250 Moto with the $5. Can you play the stage 1 song of Mega Man X4, please? Yes, sir. I can for sure. Yeah, I can play that for you. I need some Dragon Quest 11 music though first. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the support, YZ Moto. 5. Thanks, OJ. A lover of eggs. I really should eat more egg whites. Yeah. Obviously, it's tough because the yolk is the tasty part. And I was raised on eggs. My mom always made scrambled eggs, you know, stuff with eggs and all that. But unfortunately, eggs have, as the older you get, eggs don't have the beneficial value for you because of everything else. Yes, I do like the Rush Hour trilogy. It's really good. So you can, it really is just protein. So the egg whites will give you protein too. And you can get your protein from like lean chicken, or you can get your protein from carne asada, you know? You do not need eggs, egg yolk to be exact. Egg whites are fantastic. Very good. And they'll also help you with your energy too. Like, so if you're going to eat, like, let's say you're going to run in the morning, the perfect breakfast for like an hour, hour and a half before you run. Perfect breakfast that I eat that really helps me with my runs. You get some egg white, you get egg whites in a carton, right? And you put it on the pan, you get olive oil. Get the really the healthy olive oil, usually like in a green spray can. You get a pan, right? You get a non-stick pan. You spray it on there. You put frozen carne asada. You can usually get this at Walmart. Look in the same aisle where the chicken nuggets are and everything. Frozen carne asada, really lean, thin cuts of steak. You get one serving of that, or you just grab a handful. You put it in the pan. It's frozen. It's frozen solid. You put it in the pan. It's already cooked though. So it's not raw or anything like that. It's already cooked. You just got to reheat it. Put it in the pan. You put the egg whites in the pan. And you put them both in there. Now that sounds nasty, but what it does is that the meat steak flavors the egg whites. So even if you don't have to put a lot of seasoning, you don't have to put any salt or anything like that on there. If you want to, you can put a little bit of pepper or whatever, but you don't have to put anything because the seasoning from the steak that they use is in the egg whites. So now you have a nice flavored, you know, steak and eggs, essentially. Steak and eggs, hella protein, energy, ready to go. Then just grab a bunch of water and take all of your pills right there. Take your omega-3 pills, take your biotin if you take that, take everything. Take your colon cleanse if you take that. Take everything that you have to take when you eat, like when you eat with your breakfast, all that right there. Wait about an hour, hour and a half, and go do your run. You'll be good. Your legs will be fresh. You'll be hydrated with the water and everything. Your body will be packed with protein and will be packed with energy. You'll have enough calories in there, and you'll be good. That's, yeah, vitamin D. Take your D3. Take your men's multivitamin or your women's multivitamin, based on your gender, whatever. Take everything that you're gonna take right there, because you take all the pills when you eat, because when you eat the food, it helps you absorb the nutrients better, right? So if you're taking omega-3 pills, if you're taking zinc, take magnesium, zinc, take those. That helps with your immune system. Take all of those at the same time when you eat, because it's gonna absorb it with the food better. Wash it down with the water, right? Wash it down with all the water. Hydrate yourself. And you're gonna feel way better throughout your day. When you go to work, you're gonna feel better. And you're gonna have energy. If you're gonna go exercise, you're gonna have energy for your run. So just do that, guys. That's how I have so much energy to run, still stream and work all day and do all the stuff that I do, is because you gotta eat right. You gotta eat right, and then your exercise will follow with it. You know? Shinru with the dollar donation says, any chance you could leave a link for the link in the chat for me? I'm over 250 pounds and this would help me a lot. A link in the chat. Shinru, you want me to send you a meal plan or whatever, like a what to do? I'll DM you it. So I can DM everything that I said right now, and I can DM you. I used to be a personal trainer. I was a personal trainer for like, how long was I a personal trainer? I was a personal trainer for like 3 years or something like that. Good night, Ganim. We'll definitely play tomorrow. Bro, you really need to start that Health Essence channel? Yeah. Yeah, I need a meal plan. I'll put one up on Twitter for you guys. I'll just do that. I'll give you guys my meal plan. So I'll tell you guys what I eat, and then you guys can modify it. You guys can modify it the way that you see fit. So how about that? I'll put up my meal plan and my exercise plan on Twitter, and then you guys can do whatever you want with it. You guys can say, okay, well, I like this food. Like, I'll give you guys general tips. It'll just be like some bullet point tips to like what to avoid, what not to, what to have. So I'll do that. Says, damn, I'm gonna make a Twitter. Yeah, make a Twitter, then follow me at PlayerEssence. That's my stomach right now because I'm low on calories because I ran for over an hour. And I didn't have that. I'm negative calories right now, guys, because I burned more calories than I actually ate this morning. So my stomach says, so you're not going to eat. All right, so you guys ready for some Splatoon? Naja-batalism? You ain't telling them the real secret? What are you talking about, bruh? I told you guys everything that I know. Thank you for the $1 though, Shinra. Yeah, I'll help you out, man. Losing weight is not as hard as it seems. It's a mental game. It's a mental block. You know, that's really what losing weight is about. It's mental. That's all it is. It's just getting into the right habits. Zinc and magnesium also makes you sleep like a baby, good for muscle recovery. Absolutely. That's why I say you take it beforehand in the morning, about an hour before your day or for your whenever you're eating breakfast, you take it with your food. Go to what you guys need to do. I like Nature Made. That's my favorite brand, but you guys can do anything that you want. But Nature Made, it's like the yellow labels. But go get go to Walmart or go to whatever your pharmacy or whatever, and go get all of the good Nature Made stuff. So magnesium, zinc, get that. They have like where they put it together. Go get D3. Go get triple omega. Go get a men's multivitamin. I like the men's 1 a day. That's my favorite multivitamin. Go get that. I take a colon cleanse, but you need to read up on colon cleanse, guys, if you guys want to take it. Colon cleanse helps you lose weight because it helps your metabolism, but there are some side effects of colon cleanse. There can be some like nausea. There can be some some side effects. So disclaimer, don't take a colon cleanse just because I'm saying it. Research it and see if you want to take one. But that's also another reason why I lost weight kind of quick, is because I sped things up and I'm using the restroom a lot more than what I usually do. So yeah, so keep that in mind too. The first time you take a colon cleanse, it's crazy, dude. Your stomach says, all right, so you want to do this, huh? Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Like over the first night, I remember the first night, not to get too nasty, but the first night that I took a colon cleanse, dude, I used the restroom like 6 times in one night, and I was squirmish, and I got nausea, and I got little cold sweat. Those are just little side effects from the first time. The first time I took it was crazy, but after a while, I was like, no, it actually, now that my stomach plays nice with it now. It's nice now. Nigerian people have superpowers. Toilet. It was basically toilet. I was basically Dookie Essence for the first time. But then your body gets used to it. It's a veggie colon cleanse, so it's all natural. But your body, like when you're not used to it, your body reacts very weird to it. But to me, it was worth it, because when you eat and if your metabolism is naturally slow, dude, you're just gonna be sitting there with a bunch of food in your stomach and be like, oh man, like you're gonna weigh more. It's just, you're just gonna be sitting there backed up, you know, like which I always was. But now with the colon cleanse, like it's in, out. You know what I'm saying? I'm always feeling like my stomach is like emptier, so I don't feel like I'm, you know, holding a bunch of food in my stomach all the time. Like I metabolize quicker and it gets out quicker, you know? So yeah. But yeah, make sure you read the side effects, guys, because there are side effects of a colon cleanse. Everything else you can take, like the D3 and all that stuff's good. But the colon cleanse, you need to research to make sure that you can take it, or talk to a doctor or something like that. I don't know. Do whatever. But don't take it just because I told you to take it, because I'm not telling you to take it. I'm telling you to research. All right. Excuse me. Let's see here. Let me get this Mega Man X4 music as we transition over to gaming. This song's a banger, by the way, YZ Moto. I forgot how much of a banger this song was, dude. Nah, we're doing it right now, bruh. We got your music right now, YZ. This song is a freaking banger. Shooting with another dog says, I heard about keto diet. Would you recommend that diet? Long term, no. Heard you can drop weight fast if you stick to it. If I don't recommend keto because it's a fad. It's a fad diet. It's too hard to keep up a keto diet, in my opinion. But keto works, but it's a fad diet. I don't do fad diets. So I don't recommend it because I don't do it. I only recommend what I do. But keto works. If you do it, it works. Where the hell's my copy? Give me a second, guys. I don't know where the hell my copy of Splatoon 2 is. Give me a second. I need to buy Splatoon 2 digital. Something happened with Overwatch 2 today? All right. All right, guys, let's see here. Let me switch over. Hey. I'm really feeling it. Okay, that's looks weird. It was working last time. Come on. Windows hates me. Yo, shout outs to, oh my god, yo, did somebody just do a huge gifted sub? Hold up here. Yo, that damn lizard with the 10 tier 1, he gifted 10 tier 1 subs. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you for that, dude. I appreciate it, that damn lizard. That's very nice of you. It's very nice of you. But you know what's not nice, that damn lizard, is my freaking capture card. My freaking capture card, dude. It's Windows. The Windows update, Windows 10 and the updates that they're doing. I bet was there a new update? Was there a new update? I guarantee you there was a new BIOS update. I almost guarantee you there's a new update for Windows, and that's the reason, because there's no reason for it to do this. I'm almost positive there needs to be an update or something has to happen. This is ridiculous, because it worked the last time that I did it. It worked just fine, and nothing's changed. Nothing's changed with my layout. Nothing's changed. I mean, like, come on. Oh my gosh, so lame. All right, give me a second, guys. All right. my gosh. Here, let me see if something's actually changed on the because everything was fine. Everything was fine. There was no. Let me check my Windows my 4K utility, capture utility. Let me check that. Yeah, so it's messing up on there too. So it seems like it's a Windows type of thing. Let's check to see if it is. Let me play some music for you guys. I'm sorry that I got to troubleshoot. You know, things going on, but play some music while I do this. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look-see. Look-see. Yeah, it's definitely a software thing. It's not the hardware. It's not my capture card. It's a Windows software. Windows. See what updates it says. Troubleshooting live is my worst nightmare. Yeah. Well, I mean, this happened before the same thing happened. So like I said, it's because Windows definitely has some issues. Yeah. Okay, so there's an update installing right now. So I'm guessing that's the reason. Let me check again just in case. Dude, it's freaking Windows, man. It's, you know what? But I'd have to. We're probably just gonna have to wait till tomorrow, guys, because the problem is that if I cut it off, it's gonna end things. I don't know if it's gonna work again. So let me double check. Let me check my 4K utility. So I mean, we're gonna play Splatoon 2 tomorrow too. So. What I'm getting on my even after. So yeah, I have to do some major troubleshooting now because this is what I'm getting on my 4K utility as well. So this is the other software that I have. So I'm thinking, hey, well, you know, that sucks. Okay, give me just a second, guys. Give me just a second. Let me unplug and replug. Let's see if that changes things. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to do some major troubleshooting for tomorrow. But I mean, the reason why I didn't check it beforehand is because for the past couple days that I've been using it, everything's worked just fine. So there was no need for me to check before today, because the last couple times that we played, everything worked just fine. When we played Splatoon, it worked just fine. When we played Mario Kart, it worked just fine. Then all of a sudden today, it doesn't want to work. So it's going to take, if unplugging and replugging doesn't work, then it's going to take a system reboot, which obviously it's not worth the time that it's going to take for me to do a system reboot, uninstall, reinstall. So it's just Windows being corny. I really think it's just Windows being corny right now. I did download an update though. Okay, so now I think at this point it's one of those things to where I need to make sure that I check that it works before the stream. On any time that we have game days, like before I never used to have to do that, but now anytime that we have game days, I've got to check beforehand. Yeah, it's still doing that. Still. Would Among Us work if you're on PC? Yeah, Among Us would work. Don't feel like playing Among Us though, I'll be honest. Let me see what we have on PC though. Steam should work. I don't have anything installed either. Let me install Among Us. Doesn't take very long. Super. What games do you guys have on PC? Like, do you guys have any multiplayer games on PC that you guys like? 'Cause I don't think I have anything outside of Among Us. I don't think I have anything like multiplayer. Melee is not a PC game. Talk about like Steam. Point the camera at the screen, problem solved. It doesn't work that way. Oh man, that would be nice, but no, it doesn't work that way. Alright, take it easy, Aaron. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to do a full reboot. I'll make sure it works before tomorrow. I gotta figure out what the problem is again. Tomorrow we're gonna play Splatoon and we're gonna play Resident Evil. So we'll do that tomorrow, okay, guys? Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Sorry that we have more technical issues once again. I was actually looking forward to playing Splatoon with you guys. But we're gonna play Splatoon. We're gonna add in tomorrow for Splatoon, Splatoon 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you guys haven't seen my latest video for the day, please make sure you check out my latest video. It's up on the channel. That damn lizard, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, man. That's very nice of you. We're getting kind of low on Twitch Prime subs too, so thank you so much for that. That damn lizard, I appreciate you, man. So if you haven't seen my latest video, please make sure you check it out, guys, okay? Sorry about that. I'm actually kind of bummed, but we'll get it fixed tomorrow morning. If you haven't seen the video's up. Check it out, and we will see you guys tomorrow. How many hours have we been streaming? So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Resident Evil 1 and also for Splatoon 2. Okay? Or sorry, Resident Evil Revelations 1 and Splatoon 2. So, all right, we'll see you guys then. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Thank you for the support today. You guys are freaking amazing.